like to introduce next Christine Bienko. The early years of her work life began in the classroom at several Toronto high schools as an English teacher. Later, she was a guidance counselor, and it was a role she loved for the countless opportunities to engage with staff, students, and parents. Ladies and gentlemen, letting go.
Thank you. This is about my brother who passed away last year. It will soon be 1 year since my brother died. Sadness still prevails, but not with the same intensity. Time passes, tears flow less readily, more from remembering what has been lost, never to be again. Looking back with longing for what could have been. Looking back, the immediacy of loss itself comes to mind. In death we stumble, not the dead, but the living. In death, time stops, not time as we know it in life, but indefinite time, where past, present, and future merge seamlessly all at once, shifting memories to a new place, a new presence. Maybe in dreams, maybe in pictures, memories shift, at first with great intensity, over time more gently, allowing for an edited life story to move forward. My brother died following 7 years of struggling with the ravages of dementia. 7 endless years, 7 unrelenting years, stripping speech, appetite, mobility, and immediacy of knowing and being. 7 years of life gradually diminished. No longer the brother and husband and father and friend once so full of energy and humor and sensitivity and intelligence and love. Upon his release from the remnants of a body diminished by his life-crushing illness, I imagine him fully restored. I see my brother as a young boy and then as a young man, at times sporting an impish grin at some well-kept secret, at times appearing intense and thoughtful, mindful and present as a brother, mindful and present as a son. Life lived as fully as possible, as honestly as possible, as fiercely as possible. I see my brother on his wedding day, handsome, smiling, clearly happy, ready to be a good husband and in time, a good father. It would be a good life. Life lived as fully as possible, as honestly as possible, as fiercely as possible. And so I stumble, calling my brother to mind. I stumble over memories of life lived in a family that was not perfect. My brother did not always enjoy being the only older one, putting up with a little sister that simply would not go away. Despite our differences, there was trust that life in our less than perfect family would be enough to launch us into our separate lives as they unfolded. I stumble knowing that there were times when harsh words were spoken, ending in a distance that forged unrelenting silence, time lost, opportunities lost, until my brother's illness brought us back together, allowing for a different kind of conversation, one in which I did all the talking. I imagine his wordless presence allowed for some kind of remembering who he was and had been, who I was and continued to be. Thinking of him now, I imagine his presence. Remember the sound of his voice and laughter. Remember the slow, steady manner in which he moved, rarely in a hurry. Thinking of him now, I stumble, but do not fall. The memory of a brother well loved sustains me. Thank you.